The project that we are seeing today is called the Keno Makutano project, and it has three components. The one component is to give water to the people in Kangari. The other one is to give water to the people in Keno, and the other component is to give sewerage to the people of Keno. Now, this particular project is getting water all the way from Kinyona intake, bringing the water to the treatment works at Kinyona, and then from the treatment works at Kinyona, we are doing a main line of 355 millimeter diameter pipeline of HDP PN16 that is taking water all the way to Mareira. From there, we are going to have another main line that is taking water all the way to Keno. In addition to that, we are going to give enough water to the people of Kangari town, because Kangari town currently is having retro or no water. But through the project, we are considering putting a major line to that Kangari town, and they are going to benefit from the same project. The project itself is costing at an average cost of about 1.2 billion, and the population that we are looking forward to giving water is over 16,000 people.
I would like to thank the Ministry of Water, that is usually led by the Principal, Honorable Joseph Irogo Wairago, who has really worked hard to ensure that the promise that was given by the President a while back when he was at Murang'A, that time we had the CS as Eugene Wamarwa, then came the Cherugui. We have been given promises time and again that Kegumo and entire Murang'A will be rescued from the water problem. Right now we can see pipeline ongoing from Kinyona to Maire, going downwards to Kandara, going downwards Kegumo, Modidi to Keno.
The company covers 3 constituencies of Kegumo, Kadara and Maragua. These areas within Murang'A County are the worst hit as per now, as far as water provision is concerned. And this has drove the government to support this area heavily through our PS, Joseph Wairago, popularly known on the ground as Wairago Wamai. So this project he has personally pushed so that Murang'A County can be well covered with water. So we are having major projects in this area, that is Makutano water project and also Kituimatu water project. These projects mostly they are bringing water to the towns that are developing at a very big rate, including even the industrialization. Number of industries are coming up, and these industries cannot sustain themselves, they cannot operate well without water. So we are considering that aspect of industrialization as well as even the domestic needs that will come with that. Because with the industrialization, these areas also will have residents who will require this water. So that's why most of these projects are actually geared towards bringing water to the upcoming towns, Keno being the major. It has a number of components, including the Kagari also being a town in the upper areas of Kegumo, within Kegumo. It's also coming up very well. Therefore, there is a line of 8 inches to Kagari town. Then the line to Keno of also 8 inches to Keno, and with the storage tanks, which helps in storage and also is distribution of the same to the people around the area.
For the past many years, we've been having a shortage of water. If you visit here, just at the stage of Kinyona, we have water vendors. Where do they get water from? The only source of water is Gatafua River. Gatafua River is at a downstream. Kagari is at an uphill. So what happens? All the drainage water from Kagari town, right from the chief's office up to the Amika, all water flows to Gatafua River. So what happens? It's the same river. Right now, we are experiencing a shortage of water. And the water vendors are getting from the same river. So we really, it's just by God's grace and God's favor that we do not suffer from diseases like cholera. And we only thank God that we are safe. And we only thank God that the project has come at the opportune time. The company that provides water in Kagari town and in Kegumo in particular, Muswasco, it has mandated us, the office of the MP, to do the mapping of all villages that are in this town, Kagare town, the Kagare ward, there is Kenyona ward, there is Kegumo ward, there is Muthithi ward. All those villages without a pipeline and those with dilapidated pipelines, to have the kilometers or the number of meters that are required so that we can know the number of pipes that are required to do the distribution in those villages.
People will still be served along the pipelines as they go to Keno. We have ensured that the designs caters for that. Therefore, everybody will be covered with this water. So our major concern and our major interest is in these upcoming towns, Keno, Sabasaba, and Murang'A. But this particular project, we are about 35 to 40% done. Contractor is on site, and we are planning, according to the program and the contract period, that by March next year, these projects will be complete and serving the people they are supposed to serve.
Kenya National Bureau of Statistics was here, the Ministry of Transport, the county planning officers, and the town has gone all the processes. It has been certified to pass through all the standards, and we are nearing the gazettement of the town as the municipality. It will have its own management, the town manager, all the offices, and therefore we welcome the move of having the town piped with clean water so that all the residents can have an access to drinking water.
We are facing a number of challenges in the process because the pipe routes is the same pipe routes we have for the current pipes that are on the ground. So in the process of installing these pipes, we are the pipes that are already existing that are serving people currently are getting destroyed. But we are working together with the contractor and the Adi Waterworks Development Agency so that when that happens, it is reinstated immediately, not to continue, so that people are not served as they are used to. The other challenge is on Wayleaf. We are having a big challenge in Wayleaf because unfortunately many people have encroached into the road reserves, which we prefer using when we are laying the pipes. Therefore, it is forcing us to get the people concerned, the partners concerned, the stakeholders concerned to agree on up to where the road reserve is so that we can have the pipes laid along the road reserve. And where maybe we don't have a wider road reserve, then we are negotiating with the owners of the shamba to allow us pass the pipes. The third one, of course, affects our operations by having a lot of this water going into waste. And there is nothing that we can do about that because this project has to continue on. So we are grateful to the government again, and even to our PS, Joseph Wairago, for what he is doing and pushing. Most of the people in these towns, they don't have proper wastage disposal, and that's why we are thinking of even the sewerage. And also the source of water is not very guaranteed of its quality, and that's why we are bringing this water, because many people, the hospital reports that we get is that many people visit these hospitals with waterborne diseases. And once we bring this treated water, and we also handle the issue of disposal of wastewater, this situation will improve, and the health of our people will greatly improve, contributing, of course, to better use of their health with other economic activities. So that's the main reason, and we are hoping to achieve this because it's our major concern.